Hello, folks. I just wanted to get a little something out there to sort of explain what it is you'll be seeing once you start opening up this Pathway of Blood assignment that we did a long time ago. First of all, I'd like to apologize for taking so long to get this out to y'all. And I also want to fast track people if y'all want to make some changes to this, corrections, and stuff like that. So basically, what I have in front of me are the different checklists that I used to try to calculate um, grades based on the specific things that I was looking for. I tried to use as many different things between the textbook and the images as possible to try to get something complete. But also capturing the fact that there's a lot of different options. For the brain, for example, there were technically a bunch of different pathways that you could take to get up to the brain. There's also some opportunities so where it says bonus, like these spots right here. Those are actually things that I wasn't necessarily looking for, because when I had said, like for the brain, for example, I had said that you just had to get to the brain. So if you had mentioned those other ones, I tried to give you all a little bit more. Some of the other ones that um, had these, the left hand had a lot of them, and some bonuses and stuff like that. I made notes where certain things, like for example, this you just had to say palmar arches. As much as possible. That was the biggest thing with that one. Clear the screen. So I tried to capture that as much as possible. And then if you look down here at the bottom, on each one, I have calculations based on the particular options for different pathways. Now, different pathways had more or fewer particular vessels that the blood can go through, and so that tended to affect um, the total number of things I was looking for, basically, which could have an effect on the final score. So basically, for each one of these, I tried to calculate out what your score would be depending on the pathway that you took. Now, there were a few cases, like with the left hand, the left foot had some cases where I ran into this, and I think the brain as well. Actually, stomach did in that regard too. Down here at the bottom, these are configured so they will capture multiple different pathways. So let's say you went from red to blue back down here to the main part. It still would have captured your grade correctly down here at the bottom. So if you have some sort of questions about that, and also these scores down here, when you look, will populate. If there is any sort of doubt as far as which one to pick, I tried to pick whichever one gave you the highest grade. So your grade in Echo should line up with the grade that I felt you should, the pathway that you went down here at the bottom. Take some time to look at those, and then if you have any questions, let me know. We'll see if we can get these taken care of next week. As far as corrections are concerned, basically, if you give me the correct pathway, and feel free to use this since you have it as a resource, that's certainly an option as well. I'd like to get these cleaned up as quickly as humanly possible so we can go, because I want these to be on the report card, which everything has to be finalized by the end of the week next week, Friday. If you have any issues getting into these, please come find me. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a good day or weekend, I guess, depending on when you watch this. And I will see y'all at some point, I suppose. Oh, I look forward to seeing you again soon. That's what I'm supposed to say. All right. Bye, y'all.